Good morning, students. Today's thought: the secret of getting ahead is getting started. In Monday's maths period, we have started lesson number 2, that is angles, and we have seen that what is an angle. There we have seen the definition as union of two rays having common end point is called an angle. Or in other words, we can say that in our surroundings, wherever two lines meet, there is a formation of angle. The word angle is derived from Latin word angulus, which means corner. Therefore, we can say in our surroundings where there are corners, we get an angles. Now we have also seen the symbol which we use to represent the word angle, and we have also seen how we can name any angle, that is we can use three capital letters of alphabets to write the name of any angle. Now let's continue with the same. And the next concept is components or parts of an angle. Each and every angle has two arms and a vertex. In the above figure, ray OA and ray OB are the two arms of the angle, and the common point O is called as the vertex. In the name of any angle, the letter in the middle represents the vertex of the angle. Therefore, for the above figure, we can say ray OA and ray OB are the two arms and the point O is the vertex for the given angle AOB. Now, from this, we have to complete one table which is given in your book. So, your table is, you have to complete this table. In this table, some angles are given for which you have to write the name of each angle, vertex of the angle and arms of the angle. Therefore, for the first figure, ray, the name of the angle is angle PYR, or we can write the same name as angle RYP. Now, here the common point for this angle is point Y. Therefore, vertex of the angle is point Y. And ray YR and ray YP are the two rays, and these two rays are the arms of the angle PYR. In the second figure, we can write the name as angle LMN, or we can write the name of the same angle as angle NML. Here the common point is M, and therefore vertex of this angle is point M. And ray MN and ray ML are the two arms of the angle. Now for the third figure, the name of the angle is angle BOS, or we can write the same name as angle SOB. Point O is the common point, their vertex of the angle is point O, and ray OS and ray OB are the arms of the given angle. Now something more about the angles. An angle is an open figure. Now, interior and exterior of the angle. If you look at the given figure, here I have shown angle AOB. Now, some points are inside the angle. Those points are point S, T and U. Therefore, those points which are inside the angle forms the interior of the angle, whereas the other points like point P, point Q, point R, point X and point Y are outside the angle and they form the exterior of the angle, whereas the point A and point O and point B lie on the angle, and therefore from the above figure we can write the points like S, T and U are present inside the angle and forms the interior of the angle. The points like point P, Q, R, X and Y that lie outside the angle forms the exterior of the angle, and the point A, O and B lie on the angle. Now here ray OA that forms the base of the angle is called as initial arm, and the ray OB is called as the terminal arm. As the angle is formed because of the rotation or movement of the terminal arm, it is also called as directional figure. So students, please remember all these points. You have to write each and every point from each and every slide, and you have to draw all the figures. Complete your work on time. See you in the next period. Thank you.